So finally, our third speaker tonight,
Got it.
Chris.
I can capture yours. Oh, that's good.
will be
That's good.
speaking- yeah. Oh, also from Humously speaking. And his gallery tonight will be.
Yeah, so Krish is going to practice humorous speaking tonight. His main objective is to use exaggeration to tell a humorous study and entertain the audience. And at the same time, you have to effectively use the body language and your voice variety to enhance the story.
So please welcome Chris for his speech, My First Home Improvement Project.
Home improvement projects. They can be a lot of fun. Raise your hand if you have tried to construct something in your house or apartment and ended up destroying something else. Yeah. So I'm not alone on this one. I started working on my first home improvement project a couple of months ago. Fast forward to now, I've successfully completed it, but I'm now looking for a new apartment, having completely disfigured and partially destroyed my apartment. If you guys know of a new apartment complex that allows its residents to do some remodeling, please let me know. Since this was going to be my first home improvement project, I wanted to start with something very simple. I wanted to hang a hammock chair or a hanging chair from the ceiling of my apartment.
Oh.
I know what you're thinking. This doesn't even qualify as a home improvement project, Chris. But considering the fact that my previous biggest project was to push a pushpin through the wall and hang a painting, this was going to be huge for me. When I started working on the project, I had a very clear picture of what I needed to do. I had to locate the studs or joists, which are the load-bearing elements in your apartment, behind the drywall of your ceiling. Drill a hole through it, put a bolt, and hang the chair. So I bought a stud finder. I ran it across the wall. It tested out fine. I actually ran it across myself and started beeping, stud found. I grew confident in the device and myself. And I used the device to run it all over the ceiling and used a colored tape to mark wherever it beeped, stud found. It was now time to get down to business. So I got onto my table and then onto the rickety chair on top of the table and started drilling my first hole. I hit metal. Studs are not made of metal. I thought I must have been unlucky. I must have hit that one random nail in the stud. So I moved over a few centimeters and drilled another hole. Metal again. That day I was motivated to put my hanging chair up. So I spent several minutes drilling several more holes in my living room. And I came to the conclusion that there's something wrong with my living room. So I moved over to my bedroom and repeated the whole process. Multiple minutes later, and moved over to my veranda, and I didn't make any progress. That night, I was really tired. As I lay on my bed, unable to sleep, I started counting the stars in my ceiling. I even realized that the color tape I used left a permanent residue, so it was a starry, colorful night sky. It was the one good thing that day. But I was frustrated. My stud finder was not working. My confidence took a hit. I needed to find those elusive studs. And that's when I had a brilliant idea. I thought I'll take a screwdriver and unscrew every single fixture in my ceiling. Maybe if I peered through the little hole behind those fixtures with a powerful torch, I could see those studs hidden behind the drywall. So I spent hours that day unscrewing every single fixture in my ceiling, lighting fixtures, smoke alarms. And I put torchlight through it, trying to figure out where the studs were. I couldn't see beyond a few inches. It was pitch black. I had no clue where the studs were. That night, though, I had a bigger problem. The sun was setting. and I had no lights in my apartment.
Oh.
That night, and several nights that followed, I lived like a caveman in my own apartment. I had candlelight dinners, that was good. But I had to carry the candle into my restroom as well. Not so good. But if you're living in apartments, then you have a free get out of jail card. You can file a maintenance request to fix these things. And that's what I did, but I wasn't sure how to put my problem across. So I wrote a very innocent looking request saying, lights are not working in my apartment. In my living room, bedroom, closet, restroom, kitchen. P.S. Smoke alarms are not working as well. I can only imagine what went through the minds of these maintenance folks as they entered my apartment and looked at the state it was in. Wires dangling down from the ceiling, bulbs neatly arranged on the floor,
Oh my God.
and the starry, colorful night sky. Thankfully though, they were angels. Did not raise any kind of alarm, they just fixed it and left. But the thing with these projects is that perseverance pays off. As I did all that I could, as I was working on the closet, the last lighting fixture in my closet, I noticed there was some kind of a outline of a hole in my ceiling. I had an attic in my apartment, and I ended up drilling multiple holes without knowing this fact, riddling my ceiling with holes that made it look like a starry night sky. So I quickly got into my attic and realized it wasn't going to be easy either. It was a mess. There were wires running all over the place. There were nails jutting down from the roof. I had to be very careful where I stepped. I could step only on the studs or the joists. So that's what I did. I carefully moved over to the place where I wanted to hang my chair. I drilled the hole, put the bolt, and as I was making my way back, I accidentally stepped on the drywall.
Oh.
I heard a loud crack.
Oh.
I squealed like a little girl, afraid that I might fall right to my ceiling into my apartment. Nothing happened though. I made my way slowly back down to my apartment and started peering at my ceiling. I started looking closer. As I looked closer, there was a small crack that ran right across my ceiling. It was so obscure enough that I'm hoping when I leave the apartment I won't be charged for it. Anyway, I finally had my hammock chair installed. And it's the best thing ever. I do whatever I can on it, take my phone calls on it, eat on it, look, watch TV. And that's where I came up with the idea for my next big project, a hot tub in my living room. Thank you.